Honorable Peter Odoyo, the CAS, PS MOD, PS Ministry of Public Works, Vice CDF, service commanders, including the IG, the DG NMS, and Chief Government Conservator, members of the diplomatic present here today, and I want to particularly take note of the presence of the ambassadors of Russia, ambassador of Ethiopia, and the CDA of Uganda, together with all the defense attaches representing their countries at this commemoration. Honorable Kato Lemitito, chairperson of the Parliamentary Departmental Committee on Defense and Foreign Relations, as well as honorable members of that committee, serving and retired general officers, officers currently serving and retired, Defense Forces Service Sergeant Majors, service members, our beloved families, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me to join you all and to welcome you to this 9th anniversary of the KDF Day. The Ministry of Defense set aside the 14th of October as a commemorative day to express our gratitude, admiration, and support for our brave men and women who have answered the noble call of duty to defend and protect our motherland. The sons and daughters of Kenya who, on every waking day, guarantee our freedoms. I am delighted that we are joined today by family and friends, colleagues from across the national as well as the county governments, as well as members of the diplomatic community in Mariakani Garrison, Mombasa, for this momentous occasion. And I wish to add my voice to that of the CDF in thanking you all for making the time to commune with us today. I bring you all warm greetings from His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and the Commander-in-Chief of our Defense Forces. Today is a solemn occasion when we remember, and most importantly, honor our fallen heroes and heroines that have paid the ultimate price in the defense of our motherland. Their sacrifice shall never be in vain, and so we gather here today to remember and uphold their aspirations to secure and defend our nation. I want to enjoin with the Commander Kenya Army, who recognized and asked us to observe a minute of silence in memory of each of those departments. May the Lord rest their souls in peace, and for those left behind, we commit to work with you to realize the aspirations of those that went before us. In remembering our heroes and heroines, we today also wrap our arms around every family that has lost a loved one in the cause of duty. Yesterday, I was most privileged to meet the families that have lost their loved ones in the line of duty in this garrison. I was impressed, and a lot of lessons came to me from their expressed resilience and determination to carry the visions of their loved ones. I, on behalf of the Ministry of Defense, reiterate our commitment expressed to them yesterday to work with them. In this regard, I want to assure them that they are part of the KDF and wider MOD family, and that we shall be with them. Ladies and gentlemen, we also gather at Mariakani today to exalt and honor those among us that have served or are currently in service in the defense of our republic. To you all, especially those in the front line and those that have served, this nation owes you a huge debt of gratitude. Today, Kenyans and those within our territory sleep easy because you watch over us. Kenyans can go about their lives with assurance because of your sacrifices. Our country has become an investment destination of choice because you have volunteered to make it great. Our nation has become a demonstrative leader because you watch and guarantee the freedoms, the norms and standards that secure our nation, our region, and the world. You have proved yourselves as guardians of peace, stability, and democracy in the region. And for all these gifts, we say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the KDF is of particular significance to me as a person. On Tuesday, the 19th October 2011, I was in the entourage of our Ministers for Foreign Affairs and Defense, who delivered the official message on Operation Linda Inchi to President Sheikh Sharif of the Federal Government of Somalia in Mogadishu. As the permanent representative of our country to the African Union then, I was engaged very closely and intensely in the negotiations and process that led to the rehatting of our KDF troops into the African mission in Somalia following the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2036. Since October of 2011, the KDF has made significant contribution to AMISOM's effort towards changing the material circumstance on the ground in Somalia. The Al-Shabaab is degraded, although it still remains a threat. We have created space for normalization of life. We can attest to the restoration of governance and a growing capacity in Somalia. Most significantly, the blatant attacks on our territory from across the border have reduced remarkably, enabling our populations to engage in productive lives. This is why this day is important. It enables us to reflect on where we have come from and to thank our gallant forces for being the game changer that made this positive change. Ladies and gentlemen, time is gone for ceremonial armies. Our 9 years of engagement in Somalia has proven the mettle of the KDF as a professional, battle-ready force, taking and holding territory. But this professional acumen goes beyond operational readiness. We have evolved a doctrine of investing in the community, strengthening our military-civil relations. Across the breadth of our operational areas, we have and continue to demonstrate an admirable ability to deploy high-caliber expertise, integrity, and character of selfless service as we address the needs and expectations of the populations amongst whom we live and operate, both within and beyond our borders. The KDF has and continues to deliver the greatest good for the greatest number, with sustained competence and loyalty to the people and the nation. It is a tribute we should all be proud of. It is this persona of the KDF that defines the theme of today's KDF Day, enhancing peace and security through civil-mil cooperation. The Ministry of Defense, in line with tasking by our Constitution, has supported and will continue to support and cooperate with other government agencies in order to enable the pursuit and attainment of government development agenda and in response to stress, whether these are caused by human and or natural factors. Humanitarian activities are vital to building trust of the people of Kenya, whom we as the ministry are mandated to serve and protect. I wish to underscore the role of the ministry in response to the various disasters across the country, as has been elaborated by speakers before me. The KDF has become a dependable fast mover, leveraging its competencies in times of stress and disaster. When floods or famines hit our nation, we have seen KDF provide assistance, medical camps, build bridges, and restore livelihoods. When landslides occur, KDF undertakes evacuation and assistance to those, as has happened in various search and rescue missions. When locusts came, as we have heard, we have seen the response of the Kenya Air Force in support of the Ministry of Agriculture. We have also and continue to respond to natural calamities, including forest fires. As has been told to us, water is vital, and its scarcity sometimes contributes to tension and conflict among communities. I am proud that the KDF has identified this as a critical humanitarian activity and supported communities across our country in drilling boreholes in water-stressed regions. This commendable initiative must continue and grow. Responding to disasters and calamities has not been confined to our territory. Owing to our competencies, we have seen our Navy and other services respond as far as Mozambique, Sudan, and other places. The ethos of positivity and impact to communities where we operate, even in Somalia, is commendable, and I wish that our troops can feel proud as we do today. Ladies and gentlemen, the engagement of the KDF also goes into the area of development activities, creating an enabling environment for attainment of Vision 2030 and the Big Four agenda. We continue to support, for example, the Kenya Revenue Authority in closing of all illegal border crossing points in order to stop illegal activities, but also to increase the revenue flow to our government. Our engagement in the rehabilitation of critical infrastructure has been mentioned by a number of speakers, and this engagement is a clear manifestation of our commitment to support government development projects. Today's commemoration, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, as it comes at a time when our country and the globe is facing huge challenges, particularly challenges of COVID-19 pandemic, but also climate change, as well as existing threats such as terrorism. It is critical that we respond to ways in which we can build the resilience of our communities so that these threats do not degrade the livelihoods of our citizens and take away the opportunity for growth. I wish to particularly commend engagement in response to the pandemic in terms of assisting other agencies to prevent infections. More importantly, I extend my commendation for all the efforts that have gone into ensuring that in the KDF, we continue with all our programs uninterrupted in spite of COVID-19. And I urge you all, as we have heard from our children here, to continue observing the health protocols in order that we might keep ourselves going even in these difficult times. We at the MOD, therefore, are alive to the need to leverage our capacity and to deploy our competencies in support of other civil authorities as we respond to the needs of the populations, the people in the region, and the other theaters of our operation. This means we will continue to build these capacities and will remain ready to respond effectively and efficiently. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish you all, as we celebrate this special day, a good day, but also urge us to remember those that have paid the ultimate price and to pray for their families. I urge that we keep our soldiers who are out there in our hearts and minds, and that we should offer them prayers for their safety and good health every day. To the CDF, commanders and senior officers of the KDF and the MOD, I thank you for prioritizing the troops and for your guidance in strengthening the civil-military relations. I thank you for your kind attention. God bless the KDF. God bless Kenya. Thank you.